Chapter 355, Wuxia, Don't Push Your Luck. The terrifying green flames caused the lava to boil and the space to melt. Everyone under the protection of the array formation still felt the heat waves rolling. Ding, you have been burned to death by the Azure Yang spirit flame. Yin stat's origin has been strengthened and you have awakened the Yin spirit body. If you die and your soul is destroyed, the reward will be doubled. The more fiercely Song Shi was burned, the more powerful the reverse reward was. He directly awakened his Yin stat spirit body in one step, greatly increasing his resistance to Yang stats. He chose to revive on the spot. The magma around him surged high because of the boiling, drowning him after he revived. The remaining spirit flames in the surroundings were no longer as powerful as before, but they still carried domineering power. The spiritual flames condensed by cultivators above the soul transformation realm are indeed very powerful. They actually melted me. With a satisfied expression, Song Shi formed seals with both hands and opened his mouth to suck. A devouring power spread out and directly swallowed the remaining spirit flames, turning them into nourishment for his nascent fire. This commotion made Green Flame Demon Venerable, who had not completely relaxed outside, turn pale with fear. Still alive? Green Flame Demon Venerable doubted his life in that instant. How is that possible? This is the remnant spirit flame from when this world was birthed. Even a trace of it can burn a soul transformation cultivator to death. So you didn't cultivate it. That's a pity. I thought you still had it. Song Shi bathed in the magma. His entire body shone with divine light as he walked out with a regretful expression. He looked radiant and had an additional feminine aura. He was no longer as fierce and domineering as before. He had a feeling that his body had returned to its original state. He's not dead. Seeing Song Shi appear in high spirits, Ziyue was completely relieved. She knew that this person was unlikely to be killed by Green Flame Demon Venerable. Although she did not know what kind of supernatural power this man had used to achieve this, at least she did not have to be on tenterhooks anymore. Why am I on tenterhooks? The two of us haven't even been together for long. Could it be that I've fallen in love with him? Ziyue was stunned and hurriedly reminded herself that this was not a man she could get. It could not affect her pursuit of longevity. Compared to Ziyue's peace of mind, Green Flame Demon Venerable's expression was as if he had eaten a fly. He sensed the surging nomological power in the other party's body. His expression changed for a moment before he turned around and left. I shouldn't be entangled with this kind of pervert. This is just a tactical retreat. He comforted himself in his heart and left without hesitation. Hey, why are you running? Continue to light me on fire. Song Shi chased after him and threatened, "I'll kill you if you don't come back." Song Shi was not interested in keeping this kind of worthless enemy alive for another year. Green Flame Demon Venerable's hair stood on end when he heard this. He really felt that he might be killed by this person. If he could not kill the other party, this person would be invincible at the Khanate realm. Previously, he had tried twice but failed to kill it. He really did not have any trump cards to try again. He immediately used all his strength to escape. The problem was that Song Shi's speed was not bad. He had already mastered the incomplete divine teleportation footwork. Golden light flashed beneath his feet. He successfully stopped Green Flame Demon Venerable. Bang! That both sides briefly exchanged blows. Terrifying energy waves spread out. After the city wall beside them was touched, it completely collapsed. Dust filled the sky, and gravel shot out like bullets, shattering the windows and tiles of many houses. Song Shi frowned. He did not like to implicate innocent people. Although there were no living people in the outer part of the city, with their strength, if they fought, it would quickly implicate the people in the city. He said coldly, "Old man, why are you running? Fight me fair and square." Green Flame Demon Venerable was speechless. If not for the fact that he had consumed too much energy to cast the Dharma Troll, and was already beginning to weaken, did they really think that he did not dare to fight? He checked Song Shi's condition and could not help but be shocked. He really could not understand. It was one thing for a nascent soul cultivator to have abnormally rich nomological power. But why was he still in his peak state after unleashing that attack just now? If not for that, how could he have forced him to waste his connate spirit flame and even escape? After all, with his strength, there were not many opponents in this world, other than those old fellows at the late-stage soul transformation realm who had yet to leave. When had he been forced to such a state by a nascent soul cultivator? You really do have a great divine power that can transcend mortality. You can't be killed and you can maintain your state at any time. Green Flame Demon Venerable stared at Song Shi with a fearful gaze. As an elder of Heavenly Demon Cult, he was naturally knowledgeable, but he had never encountered this person's situation. He had seen people who were very difficult to kill, but they had basically escaped death and needed a long time to recover. He had never seen anyone who could still maintain their peak after suffering a fatal attack. Yet he looked so lively and seemed to be fine. He was actually even improving. Otherwise, how could he attack him to this extent? I've even been an immortal. What's this? Since you can't bring me anything interesting, die. Song Shi revealed a murderous intent. He guessed that this person also had a contract on him that countered the Spirit Command Talisman. He probably could not control him. Hey Emph, your current state is indeed good, but I'm still at the soul transformation realm after all. A starving camel is bigger than a horse. You're still a little lacking if you want to kill me. Green Flame Demon Venerable sneered. This person's strength was about the same as his. As long as he wanted to leave, what right did he have to kill him? It's indeed difficult to kill, but I have a weapon. Song Shi snickered and raised his hand. A silver-white ancient sword appeared. The blade was extremely long, nearly 10 feet long. It was completely smooth and silver-white, and there were ancient characters written on the blade. This was a spiritual sword that he had drawn out, Ming Tai. It was also called the Supreme Sword.